training plan is the first thing your eyes see, 'cause he's got more follows than my boy Eric Dicey. Opinions on Magnus, Hans, and Karyakin. Who cheated who, which engine that ain't hacking. He got blocked by Short, ignored by Dvorak, but he can't be wrong. He scored a like from Truan. He's got lightning attacks on GM blunders and gaffes. True, not over the board, it's only the other chat. Still his 7-year plan ensures the last laugh. Distractions detract from any actual actions. Excuses are useless, he rues his inaction. Awaits satisfaction, the status of Magnus. He bought 50 books and opened up 10. Fools ought to read Psalms, not my system. He's got 30 all accounts on every site around. Chessable courses keep looking cheaper by the pound. He got 22 databases and 36 engines, 25 chess sets, and a massive clock collection. He bought merch from Gotham, Bra and Naka, but his game history looked like some chess copy pasta. A GM coach that he don't listen to, and if you think it is, then yes, my friend, yes, this is you. But that all changed one bright sunny day when a friend said, hey, don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. Sweatwork's what I believe. Ratings what I'll receive. Don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I stepped away from easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If sweatwork's what I believe. Ratings what I'll receive. So Joe got into the business, stopped the app sickness, daily practice his rhythm, he even upped his fitness. He found sparring cathartic, postmortems charming. With the plus equal minus, he was armed for elo farming. With notepad and pen, he built up calluses, escape rating paralysis. With lengthy game analysis, with sensei direction, he sold his collection. Read one classic and that was fantastic. Now he locked to the spot where they checking off boxes. Young prodigies and some wily old foxes. 3.5 points per box, that's shocking progress. Goal nearing, cohort cheering, Joe doesn't hear it. He's monotasking, no relaxing, concentration maxing. One book, one board, one set, one thought. Work will work, will work, work, never stop. One book, one board, one set, one thought. Work will work, will work, work, never stop. Now occasionally, he peeps the world of the tweet and laughs when he sees the player that he used to be. Blank face staring, complex plans comparing, while he's dojo training hours a day, playing out positions, transpositions, and growing his board vision. Transition from poser to player, focus without a care. He leaves them complaining in his dust, staying with their week-old ratings. Blast past his week-old rating, each week's a new occasion. He never takes vacation, the work is entertaining, the growth he's maintaining. And now Joe is explaining, hey, don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. Don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. Welcome to the dojo.
Welcome to the dojo.
Check out Joe, he's a Reddit bro, likes to edit posts, and he starts to gloat when he gets the most of votes or likes. Yeah, he's really hyped, really psyched, cause the crowd is really tight and the work is really light. His training plan is the first thing your eyes see, 'cause he's got more follows than my boy Eric Dicey. Opinions on Magnus, Hans, and Karyakin. Who cheated who, which engine that ain't hacking. He got blocked by Short, ignored by Dvorak, but he can't be wrong. He scored a like from Truan. He's got lightning attacks on GM blunders and gaffes. True, not over the board, it's only the other chat. Still his 7-year plan ensures the last laugh. Distractions detract from any actual actions. Excuses are useless, he rues his inaction. Awaits satisfaction, the status of Magnus. He bought 50 books and opened up 10. Fools ought to read Psalms, not my system. He's got 30 all accounts on every site around. Chessable courses keep looking cheaper by the pound. He got 22 databases and 36 engines, 25 chess sets, and a massive clock collection. He bought merch from Gotham, Bra and Naka, but his game history looked like some chess copy pasta. A GM coach that he don't listen to, and if you think it is, then yes, my friend, yes, this is you. But that all changed one bright sunny day when a friend said, hey, don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. Sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. Don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I stepped away from easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. So Joe got into the business, stopped the absentness, daily practices rhythm, he even upped his fitness. He found sparring cathartic, postmortems charming. With the plus equal minus, he was armed for ELO farming. With notepad and pen, he built up calluses, escape rating paralysis. With lengthy game analysis, with sensei direction, he sold his collection. Read one classic and that was fantastic. Now he locked to the spot where they checking off boxes. Young prodigies and some wily old foxes. 3.5 points per box, that's shocking progress. Goal nearing, cohort cheering, Joe doesn't hear it. He's monotasking, no relaxing, concentration maxing. One book, one board, one set, one thought. Work will work, will work, work, never stop. One book, one board, one set, one thought. Work will work, will work, work, never stop. Now occasionally, he peeps the world of the tweak and laughs when he sees the player that he used to be. Blank face staring, complex plans comparing while he's dojo training. Hours a day playing out positions, transpositions, and growing his board vision. Transition from poser to player, focus without a care. He leaves them complaining in his dust, staying with their week-old ratings. Blast past his week-old rating, each week's a new occasion. He never takes vacation, the work is entertaining, the growth he's maintaining. And now Joe is explaining, hey, don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If Sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. Don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If Sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. Welcome to the dojo.
Welcome to the dojo.
Check out Joe, he's a Reddit bro, likes to edit posts, and he starts to gloat when he gets the most of votes or likes. Yeah, he's really hyped, really psyched, cause the crowd is really tight and the work is really light. His training plan is the first thing your eyes see, cause he's got more follows than my boy Eric Dicey. Opinions on Magnus, Hans, and Karyakin, who cheated who, which engine that he hacking. He got blocked by Short, ignored by Dvorak, but he can't be wrong, he scored a like from Truan. He's got lightning attacks on GM blunders and gaffes, true not over the board, it's only the other chat. Still his 7-year plan ensures the last laugh. Distractions detract from any actual actions. Excuses are useless, he rues his inaction. Awaits satisfaction, the status of Magnus. He bought 50 books and opened up 10. Fools ought to read Psalms, not my system. He's got 30 all accounts on every site around. Chessable courses keep looking cheaper by the pound. He got 22 databases and 36 engines, 25 chess sets, and a massive clock collection. He bought merch from Gotham, Bra and Naka, but his game history looked like some chess copy pasta. A GM coach that he don't listen to, and if you think it is, then yes, my friend, yes, this is you. But that all changed one bright sunny day when a friend said, hey, don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. Sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. Don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I stepped away from easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If Sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. So Joe got into the business, stopped the absentness, daily practices rhythm, he even upped his fitness. He found sparring cathartic, postmortems charming. With the plus equal minus, he was armed for ELO farming. With notepad and pen, he built up calluses, escape rating paralysis. With lengthy game analysis, with sensei direction, he sold his collection. Read one classic and that was fantastic. Now he locked to the spot where they check.
All right, my friends, here we are. And I meant to do this earlier in the week, but I got sidetracked. So I had an interesting convo with KGB about this game. And what I want to do today is to delve a little bit into the opening theory, because it was very theoretical and sharp. See what other players did. And then there are 2 moments at least that I'm going to turn the computer on. These are moments that I have studied at length, so it'll be just kind of interesting to see what the beast says. Okay, so let's get into it. And it should be a short stream. Later I'm going to have an epic stream doing the graduate show, and that'll start at around 12. So I'm going to knock this out and then take a break and then do that later. Pew, hi. Okay, so my good friends, let's just roll through it and then we'll get into it. So, my opponent chose, well, just gets really frisky. This is a kind of, let's call it a theoretical line. First time I saw this, it looked weird and I barely believed it myself. But here we go. Boom, white sacrifices a pawn. Boom. And bishop e7. So one problem I have right away is I don't necessarily remember. I mean, I had studied this thing, but do I remember it? No, I don't remember it, dude. So a couple things I want to do is I want to open up my my opening file. Will I even be able to find this thing? I don't know. Oh, see, it's so confusing, dude. My opening files definitely need some work. Ugh. Ugga-wumba is what we're dealing with there. Ugga-wumbas is what we're dealing with there. Nope. See, I just don't have it together. Yeah, my whole business here is all wrong. I have to consolidate. I have to consolidate my opening files, my friends. Do I understand what's going on? No. So what I'll do is I'll just put in this bishop. First of all, I'm gonna put in the position before bishop e7 into the computer. The computer likes white a little bit. From my perspective, it's more like I like the position. You know, it's like a good French, an interesting French. And all right, so bishop e7, h5 only move. Takes, d4, and now there's a really interesting question. So h5 takes, d4, and now, do I play hg or do I play c4? In the game, I played c4 just kind of quickly, I think the computer says that I can play both, but I want to check. c4 directly is the more hot move. Oh, you know what, guys? I am very contented about something here. I am very contented. Okay, so HG is like the main move. It's very complicated. I don't know if I could have understood it, dude. And now the Stockfish 16.1 is really cooking. It's saying white is just a smidge better, and my move c4 is fine. But it gets hectic, and really, for right now, the computer's already told me the main thing that I wanted to know, which is that just by looking in advance. So here we go, boom, 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 boom. And now what I'm very gratified is I studied this, you know, by myself, and boom, g5. Definitely gratified to see that Stockfish thinks this the best move. I found it really through process of elimination. What was the time control? This was a 90-30 game, and here's our epic time graph. Look at that bad boy. Dang, look at that. I think actually I need to Jadoob that because I definitely dipped below 40, but the kid was like, you know, running on a minute, and then he, you know, was able to use enough later. In fact, well, actually, I don't know if I, no, I think I moved 43. Let's deal with that right now. Because that's what, 21, and then on move 43, I'm on, I went down to 4 minutes. So let's go down there. Fix that, actually. As I thought forever here. which for an old boomer like me, you know. So that's a more appropriate time graph right there. It's a very interesting time graph. I feel like, you know, it looks like a King's Indian time graph where you have kind of deep theory for a while, both players moving quickly, and then it just gets so hectic immediately that we just get epic tanks, you know, epic tanks. Yeah. Definitely there's many reasons I should have won this game, but my better time usage should have been one of them. Okay, so let's go back up. All right. HG, knight e4 is what SF wants with castles long next. Definitely a hard position for white to play. Okay. So c4. And then what we're going to say is that this move, so here's where g5, that this move was a critical mistake. And now the question is, my analysis here was that rook b1 was significantly stronger than the game continuation with rook d1. And I'll just say what I wrote in my notes, that I was committed to this ideal setup with the rook on d1, the king on f1. So let's look now at what the beast says about this decision. So queen d, first of all, we'll just ask before queen d4. It's basically saying you gotta play g5, you know? g5 castles with a really interesting position. Okay, so queen d4, and it's saying, interestingly, it's saying rook b1 is just like the move. The move. Okay, so I did that correct too, at least in the analysis. I didn't do it correctly in the game. Whoo! Yeah. Okay, so rook b1, we're going to say SF agrees. Rook d1. Now, here it gets very hot. F5 exclam, EF, and now I think the computer is saying E5, which me and KGB were also looking at, and yeah. This is the notes that I did with KGB in a Lee chess study because chess.com wasn't working out right. So, F5, EF6, and then it's giving my opponent's move, rook F6, as losing, and my move, and instead E5, which me and KGB also looked at. And I thought I could play queen H4. The beast is like, no, you cannot. You got to play bishop D5, buddy, is what the beast wants, which I didn't want to do. Okay, so let's just put that in there. So E5, queen, bishop, queen, knight, king, bishop G4. KGB and I spent some time here. Was definitely hot, but we found nothing for black. Is what SF finds, says clear advantage to black. So, E5. SF now says I need to bail to an equal position with bishop d5. Right. So let me just make sure. So let me just say, from my human perspective, this was an inaccuracy. From the computer's perspective, this rook d1 over here is a, clear question mark. I'll call it I don't know, a double question mark's pretty harsh. Yeah, the computer is a whole different animal. Okay. So rook f6 happens, castles happens, bishop b7, and now I think, if I remember right, the computer actually has... So the computer is saying bishop h4 is also winning, but the computer says rook fe1 is even stronger. Fe1's kind of a weird move for me, though, because I'm not sure I get it. So rook fe1. What about just rook af8? What is the big problemito? Knight f3. And let's say queen c4. Knight e5. Oh, and I'm threatening. That is a much more dynamic move. Okay. So, I played the weenie move, as is typical, bishop h4. Rook fe1. SF finds this. I didn't consider it either in the game or the analysis. The point. We control g4. Yeah. Very fancy chess. Okay. I need to take a quick pause. Chess Dojo training program was built around 3 principles. The first is that to improve at anything, you need a structure and a plan to follow, something you can trust. And so at the dojo, we have material, whether you're an absolute beginner or you're a grandmaster, we have the appropriate material to get you to the next level. The second principle is something that also can be used to learn anything, and that's called the principle of plus minus equal, that you need somebody above you, an equal, and somebody below you. And in terms of the dojo, what that means is above you, you will have the senseis and other higher rated players who will give you insight and critique maybe on your games. But at a deeper level, the program itself is the plus that you have to give some measure of authority to follow the program. Your equal is your cohort. These are the people with whom you are going to spar out positions, you're going to discuss books, you're going to play against, you're going to have postmortems. It's a very rich community. And then finally, and this is very important, you need a minus, and this is somebody to whom you can explain your ideas. And only when you can explain your ideas to somebody who doesn't get them yet have you truly understood those ideas yourself. The third principle is very chess specific, and that is really a Soviet Botvinnik principle, and that you have to go over your games in order to progress. And so at the dojo, we have a games database, and you will be publishing your analysis into that database. Now, the act of publishing, when you're analyzing the game, will have the effect that you know that somebody else, maybe myself, will read your analysis, okay? And so you will try harder to be clearer about what you are thinking about, to be clear on your analysis. And that process of becoming clearer will help your thoughts get clearer too. And one of the great successes of the dojo is just throughout the years we've been doing this, we have a great collection of games annotated by a variety, all the levels of player out there. And so you can, before you even do the annotations yourself, you can see what a good annotation looks like at your level. So those are the three principles of the dojo. And finally, one of the beautiful things about the dojo is it really is a community. And it exists on the Discord, where you can ask questions either to ourselves or to the community, to your cohort, right? And then also we have a news feed where you can follow players and give them encouragement, questions, all that kind of thing as well. So 3 principles plus a community is the basis of the dojo and of chess improvement. The Chess Dojo training program was built around 3 principles. The first is that to improve at anything, you need a structure and a... All right. Sorry about the little pause. A man needs a pause sometimes. What we want to do, actually, what I want to do real quick, is I also want to look at the database and just to look, let's say, at that decision about bishop e7. So we're going to go back to h4. We're just going to look at the reference database here for a second. So just want to look at this decision. Also to see how many people, like how many top level games. I mean, it's a pretty, by the way, it's definitely computer generated. Okay. It's definitely, yeah, I don't think anyone came up with this without a computer. So, bishop e7 has been played far less, but by some reasonable people. So bishop e7, h5, dc, bc, d4, and now c4. My c4 is actually a novelty. Everybody else is playing hg6. So that's mildly interesting. Okay. So let's put that in there. And we're going to give this little novelty mark. Surprised to check the DB later and see this is a novelty. Okay, good. So let's continue on then. We're gonna go down. So I played this rook d1. Apparently that's a mistake right there. And then castles, bishop b7. And now bishop h4 is an inaccuracy because rook fe1 is apparently a body slam. I did think this position was winning. Let's just see what the beast says. All right. So it does say I'm still winning though, so you know. Bishop h4, boom, 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 boom. Okay, let me take us to the live situation. Boom, 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 boom. And I don't know if it wants bishop f3. Let's just look at this here for a second. It's saying bishop f3 is only a small advantage. And it's talking about queen h3 and rook de1. Neither of those moves did I even consider. Rook de1. It's funny because I did spend a lot of time here wondering about, like, well, what, I don't want to trade queens. So in a lot of ways, it's really weird to be like, well, you know, this is so dumb of me too. Because, okay, so let's get into this. Let's talk about this. Cry, can we get into it? So, look what I wrote too. In general, I don't want to trade the queens, but I didn't see another option. Oh my God. So, bro, SF shows that life is not so hard and that you can just trust your initial instinct. Okay, so the first point to see, cry, okay, is that if you play queen h3, bishop e4, queen g4, you know, that's there, SF. And then also rook de1. With the point that black has no great moves here, as well as the knight f3 e5 idea that we saw above. Can I say hi, Nika? Yeah, I say hi, Nika. Hi, Nika. Oh, man. This is a little bit embarrassing. A little bit. And so black is simply toast. Idiot. Okay, here we go. Bishop f3. Bishop g4, and I guess bishop a6. What SF wants. A little bit weird. That's not a... Well, it makes some sense. Makes some sense. Yep, that is a good move. Did not see it. Did not consider either in the game or the analysis. Oh, Lordy. Okay. Bestie boots. Okay. So we're going to say this was a mistake. And now this is really just the next moment. Well, it's actually this one and another one I want to look. So after the game, I came to the conclusion that knight e4 was in fact winning, i.e. this position, which my opponent was actually aiming for. And then I came up with the move a3 that I thought was very clever. KGB really just feels like no matter what I do, I'm winning here, and that rook c1. Actually, I should put that in here. KGB made a strong argument for this simple move. That one scares me, though. That scares me a little bit, you know? I don't know about it, dude. I don't know. Why am I giving up A2 so easily? Well, I get it, though. It's this, of course. Of course. Okay, my good friends. So, let's then put the computer in on this decision. Oh, man. This is very... It hurts. It hurts. So bishop A6. The computer just wants A3 right away. But on knight E4, it's now talking about rook F5, which nobody was thinking about. The other thing, too, which I really blundered here, is KGB found a really simple move here for me. So, on this position, it's so obvious in hindsight, but I don't know how I missed this one, especially in the analysis. KGB found it instantly. Oh, gosh. All right. It is a pain. It hurts, my friends. It hurts. So I did all this garbage. You know, I was still much better. Okay, so let me show you what we're talking about here. So this all went down. And the computer doesn't like my fancy move, bishop b7. Interesting. Okay. It says I'm a little bit better after bishop b7. But it's talking about bishop e4, king f6, king f1. But bro, bishop e4 is such an easy move. We go bishop e4. Oh, this is so dumb. King f6. He can't move his pieces. King f1, king e5, bishop d3. Knight d3. Here. 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 Idiot. Okay, let me type that in. Darn it. So, bishop e4. Bro, it's hard for black to improve his position here. King f6, here, here. Here, 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 here is best play according to SF. Plus 0.67. At least you could have considered it, my good friend. Huh? At least could have considered it. It is a disappointment. Okay. So, bishop b7. Takes. And Stockfish says that his move, knight c6, is correctamundo, which is very surprising, and Stockfish agrees. Okay, very surprising. All right, so rook b7, king f6, and let's just let the beast think about this other position. Basically, this was a position me and KGB sparred. It actually likes my rook b8 move best. It's kind of amazing. So what I want to say is, KGB was not at all convinced that this was Black's best path, and his first intuition was that Black had to be lost here. Me too. Okay. Here we're going to say SF says this is best. Foos chest. The reason it throws in king f1 is because when I take on d3, the pawn on f2 is going to fall, and then my king's going to be in a sad situation. So it's just preemptively playing king f1 because there's no rush to take on d3 until the black king gets to e5. Okay, so king f5, and now the computer's talking about rook c8, which is just a little weird. Maybe it's genius. All right, let's look. So yeah, rook b8, king f5, gives rook d8 a second best, but it's saying some weird things. Rook c8. Oh, it's just doing some weird stuff, dude. Okay, so rook d8, and after rook d8, it likes g5 best. You know, come on. Vision b4. And interestingly now, it wants me to play knight b3. So let's just put that on the board. So rook d8, bishop b4, knight b3. Which is not intuitive because you need an answer to king e4 then. Here we would need an answer to king e4. And it's not obvious to me. All right, let's see what the thing wants on king e4. So knight b3. King e4 is some kind of blunder. I don't even see why. F. Well, first of all, boss, you have rook d4. but it's got even stronger notions. F3, King E3, Rook D4. Wow. That would have been a cold shower, dog. Oh, that's cold, man. That's cold. Oh. All right. That would have been the kind of evil move I would need. So King E4. First of all, I have Rook D4. But second of all, that's a nice, excuse me. Rook D4. Rook D4. Oh, it's not so hard, buddy. So knight B3. Now I thought I had practical chances. Okay, so here's the interesting question. I thought I had great practical chances in this position. And the kid felt like he was fine from here on out. We played another gazillion moves. But what I want to do is just kind of blaze through it with the engine to just see, like, because usually in a position like this, like, both sides are going to make mistakes. And, oh, wait a second. Before we go to the engine, KGB found this move. KGB and I played around with this move, and it is very hard to meet. But before we have Stockfish tell us we're idiots and everything, let me write down what the human truth was here. So this is a list of the study we did. Right, so we looked at Rook D7. King E6, Rook B7, Bishop C5, King, Bishop, King, King. Right, and then, okay, so let's write that out. Okay, but the issue was King, 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 King. But we couldn't find a path to get to E4. Very annoying. Let's see what the beast says. So we're going to ask the beast about both this position and the position after E5. Okay, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast. So we're looking at this one. It does say E5 is good. It also likes G5. And it's saying everything is drawing. Again, so I'm just going to cruise through these moves and see if anyone radically blew it. And so far, I'm about 5-6 moves in, and it's just saying everything we did here was totally equal. No, nobody made some massive mistake. Not yet, anyway. Nope. Okay, there it is. All right. So, Pretty fun stuff. Sad, very sad not to win this game. The other thing that I think is psychologically interesting about this is the kid's blunder. So here we are in this position. He feels that I've made a mistake by not playing HG. So he tanks forever. And when you think somebody's made a mistake, you try to knock him out. And Queen D4 would be a move to try to knock me out. You know. But sometimes knowing a little computer schmooter doesn't necessarily help you. Okay. Darn it. All right, my friends. I get to play one blitz game, and then I got to go do some work. Just one. And then I'm going to be back at about 12 to do... what am I going to do? I'm going to do the grad show. My rating fell yesterday. I went on tilt. Is this what you want to do, buddy? Probably not. Probably want to play D6. This could be annoying. I don't know. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Sorry, kid. Going for the cheap trick. I guess I do got to be a little careful here, son, you know? It's not over yet. Ain't over yet. There's no need to be thinking about F4. You got to play F4, kid. It's your only hope. Are you lost after F4? Yes, but you know you must play. I take. That's got to hurt, buddy. I'm sorry about that. I think you needed to go to H3. He's still messing with me. Bang. He's gonna Queen F6 me. Oh, maybe that's unpleasant. No. I go back. Bang. That's been in the cards for a while, kid. Sorry you missed it. Well, how do you want to do it now, buddy? It's raging him now. He's coming after me. There's no denying. But let's shut him down, baby. Ooh, don't play that one. Jesus. Let's play that one. Is he threatening something over there? Maybe. Maybe. It's a little hot. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't lie to you about it. He's dreaming about putting his queen on h8 now. Spending a lot of time. Well, bows. If I take bows, isn't this the end of the world? Bang! That's a lot of queen there, friend. It's a lot of queen, friend. That isn't it. I've been doing my mates, baby. I've been doing my mates. You can play just this way, yes. Can he play e4? Maybe. I don't know. He's dreaming on it. Well, probably not. It would require the cojones of a bull. It would require the cojones of a bull. Oh, he's overthinking it. That isn't it, huh? Let's just castle. Let's ask him what he wants. He's lost his mind. I don't know, Cry. Maybe he had other things he could have done. Let's go ahead and sink that baby there. Let's sink that baby there. All right, I just need you to... Yeah, you do your thing, buddy. I could have played knight b2. Would have been a little stronger, maybe. What does he want? Yeah, Cry. Maybe you could have done that better, huh? No, you make me uncomfortable. Don't make me uncomfortable, baby. Oh, we got ourselves a philosopher today. A real bona fide philosofero. We could play. I don't know what he wants to do, man. Maybe h4. Okay, I was gonna say it's no big thing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna claim. Let's just go over here and see what he wants. I don't know. Do I know it? I don't know, but I'm moving and grooving and downright canooving. Are you a canoever, boss? Well, my bishop on b7 is a chump. Let's put it that way. Maybe. Let's take this way. Open the bishop. Yep. Think about it more, Mr. Friend. No, that isn't it. You gonna d5 me? Is that it? Maybe. Got him. Is there a way to highlight the moves? Is there a way to highlight the moves? I didn't even know. I didn't even know about that. Oh, I didn't expect DE. That's interesting what you're doing, buddy. I'm going to take here first. I'm going to take here. I'm going to ask you, are you crushing me somehow? Maybe you are, boss. Maybe knight g4 is the win. I don't know. See, knight g4 might really touch my nuts. Knight g4, rook e2. You ain't doing much, buddy. Knight g4 is the move. Knight g4, rook e6. I don't like it. Whew, I blew it here. Oh, that's not it. Okay. So, maybe a good move. Let's think about this. How about we play bishop f4 now? Good move. All right, I think I now have to take the snake, as they say. It's interesting. Whoa, that's what we call balls in our business. Big ones, son. Big old balls. Big ones. I got a pawn, he's got some bishops. Right, it's probably roughly equal. Now we got to believe in ourselves, though, right? Let's go here. No, he doesn't want it. Okay. Let's go here. Sergei Rachmaninoff. I play on light squares, baby. Well, I told you I play light squares, so now I go. That wasn't it. Bang! Give me that, baby. Oh, he's even going to play on. That's pretty sweet. Very sweet. This man is just like not resigning, man. He wants to offer me a draw, buddy. Buddy, just take the louse, Mr. Bows. Take the louse. All right. We're back to 2,600. He wants a rematch. Should we give it to him? I'll give it to him. Fine. C5 would have maybe been more my style. It's fine, buddy. It's fine. I'm giving up knight G5. He doesn't want it. Okay. Now this knight G5 thing has been hanging over my head for a while. Interesting. I touch your coconut. Nah, I missed that one. Queen D8. Maybe not such a big deal that I missed this move. You can see when he's angry, so he's moving really fast. All right, buddy. I need a plan for my knight, bud. That's what you need. Your knight's a stinker. He's thinking up here too. Knight H2. Did you blow this? Oh, idiot. Oh, not so smart for Mr. Part. Oh, he missed it. See me screwing this up? Sorry, kid. That's not the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, wait, can we just talk about this here? Rook F2. Where's your knight going? This may be an unfortunate situation. Ah, he got me, dude. Oh, that was so dumb. That's the way these people play, dude. They have no understanding of the game, and then they must resort to these kinds of things. Boomer GM who doesn't know how to play with pre-move. This guy's saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter is what he's saying. Damn it, I blew it. Fudge sticks. Idiot. Wait, how bad is this though? Okay, let's just take it easy. Fool. Let's take it easy, Mr. Fool. No, now your position is terrible. Whoa, look at that. Check! Check! Sorry, kid. Sometimes. Uh-oh, did I blow it? No, I'm fine. Thankfully, we hit this move. Pretending that I blew it over there. Chick. Boop. Yes, you can resign. It is over. King F7. Don't play Rook C3. Rook C7, Queen A4, Queen D6. Yeah, it looks terrible. It is a painful situatio for Skako Paco Mato. There we go, buddy. Okay, this is a little hot. I'm not going to deny it. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I see you. This way. This way. Oh, it's fun. Pretty sure I just want a castle. I don't want to be a hero. Do you want to be a hero? Let's be a hero. Woo-hoo-hoo! He's saying I blew it, maybe? We're going to find out. Ooh, Mama said that bishop e5 was a good move. Now, I am going to get spanked with knight d7 in half a second, but he's just letting me get all these coconuts, so I just got to... He give, I take, you know, that kind of thing. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take this thing. I'm going to go here. I'm not 100% convinced. What do you do and cry? You jerk face? Ah, damn it. Shit. The pains that you give me, bro. Rook F8's a good move. Wait, Rook F8 have Knight F6? Damn. Oh! Idiot. That was bad. That was bad. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten so frisky over there, you know? A little too frisky. Oh, controversial. That was a pre-move. I rarely do the free move, you know. I figured it out that time. Maybe it's just C6 here, though, huh? Yeah, good move. Oh, whoa. Whoa is correct, huh? Well, I'm confused. I didn't like to play that move, but I did it. Could have played Rook EB1 first. Well, interesting pozycjacz. Playing against French fries? I didn't know I was playing French fries. Queen D6, huh? Huh. Maybe not a bad move. No, I don't know. I'm just going to say I don't know what you're doing here, Cry. It's a little frisky. A little frisky, but I have a wild plan. It's probably not working. Okay, well, that wasn't what we were worried about, and we're going to say good night. French fries, I think you blew it, buddy. I think it is now crispy to the critter. Yep. The critter has been crisped. The tisks have been bisqued. Just one game, he said. All right, good move. All right. Let's go. Here. Knit this heart. It is hard. Yep. All right, just one more. And I gotta go. I gotta get ready for the grad show, man. This is my blitz variation. Probably just A3, you don't have to be so fancy. Well, boss, they told me to stick my rook in there, so I'm gonna stick it. They said, open the bishop. That's what I'm gonna do. Theranos is legit. That's what the man says to me. Well, maybe knight e5 is annoying. I don't know. Could just play knight g4. I was thinking that knight g4 was a hell of a drug. He's saying it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't. Let's just build our position then. I'm kind of playing what we call weenie chess here, bud. You know what I mean? I'm doing all the regular things, it's true, but it's all kind of the weenie things, if you know what I mean. All right. Knight c4 isn't dumb. He buried his bishop. Well, that's a fancy move. With a dirty trick. That was just a dirty blitz trick, nothing more. Should have played e4. Yes, I'm winning the pawn. I'm winning the pawn. I mean, can't argue too much. You're going to go win some pawn, right, son? Okay. Let's bring it in, because Mama said. Now, have I done myself a service or a disservice? I need an answer. I have a plan. That's a pretty good plan. But, boss, you know, the guy's holding the square. You might want to reconsider. Now I go in. Knight G8, bishop takes, knight takes. I'm winning the race. That much is clear. However, knights are tricky people. You know, they're tricky people. Watch out for them. Theranos is legit. No, I've never done that in a classical game, nor would I. Come on. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Yes. Okay. My friends, that's it. No more of this garbage. I'll be back at 12, so in a little less than 45 minutes. Who are we gonna raid? I like to raid people I've never heard of before. This is we're raiding GM Bank Sue. That's GM Bank Sue. The raid has been created. If you haven't checked out Dojo training program, you can see Blitz is just for fun over there. It's just for fun. Not meant to be so serious. Bye, everybody.